Hi everyone. Um, yes, as the title says, I got bitten by a black widow spider. It happened last Wednesday morning. I was on my way to work, and before I left, I went out into the yard there and I picked up a board. And when I did, I got an intense stinging into my hand. And I initially thought it was a bald-faced hornet, but I didn't see what it was that was biting me all that well. All I saw was something black, so that's why I thought it was a bald-faced hornet. And I shook it off because it hurt. And so I never truly saw what it was. But no, no bee flew around afterwards, and there, there was no nest or anything like that. But I just had intense pain up through my hand. So I thought maybe that the bee had hit a nerve in my hand, because it shot pain down to my fingers and all the way up into my elbow and shoulder. And that pain lasted for about 12 hours. Um, but I still thought that it was probably just a bee and nothing else. I come down here to the pond because I'd put these wood duck nesting things in here, and they did nest this year. I was seeing if there was any on the pond. I saw some yesterday, but I don't see them today. But anyhow, so my hand did not swell up that day. I just had intense pain until I went to bed that night, and then when I got up in the morning, the pain had somewhat subsided, not totally, but it was less. So I went to work that day. That was Thursday, and when I was at work, my hand swelled up, and by the end of the day I could not close my hand. So I thought, well, it's just probably a result of hitting that nerve and then working it. I didn't think much about it. I just went on home. I felt pretty fatigued, but it was warm out there, and I had went up and down a hill quite a bit, so it still wasn't anything that concerned me, because I've been stung by almost every bee imaginable. Only one I think I haven't is that murder hornet, and from the pain that I got, I almost considered it was that, but I didn't see anything that big. But so that evening, probably after about 30 hours after the initial bite, I got severe abdominal cramps, and I mean severe. And that lasted all through the night into the next day, and by then I figured out that it was no bee that got me. So I got online and I looked up centipede bites and spider bites, and the bite that matched it was the black widow. And there's been, as you can see, there's an old barn up there. We got all these woods, and there's stacks of firewood, stacks of lumber, all sorts of places here, and they've been seen here on the property. So it's not like I'm not going to encounter one here. But all the symptoms match the black widow, and it is I can tell you that bite packs a punch. I wouldn't wish it on anyone, and yeah, it's something. If somebody's smaller, I'm gonna fairly good sized guy, so I was able to handle that venom, you know, as best as you can handle the venom. If it was a kid, I'm pretty sure they would have ended up in the hospital, because that cramping was pretty severe. Let's see, that was Wednesday morning. Today is Sunday morning, and as you can see, my hand is, you know, not swollen. Still hurts though. Yeah, it still hurts. Well, that's what that venom does. It gets your nerve endings, and it shuts down all your muscles. And I still got a little bit of abdominal cramping, but not too much. Here's the horses. They're out here enjoying the day. And yeah, well, blackberries are probably getting pretty ripe too. Looks like there's some right up over here that might be ripe. But yeah, that was not a fun few days. And yesterday I went to work, and I only worked about half a day. I just had the sweats and was dizzy, so I decided that was enough. There's only a couple in there that are, oh, there's a few. Probably another week they'll be ripe. But yeah, so hopefully in another week I'll get back out. I think I'm gonna head up in there again, not get too far from home. And a horse. Yeah. Oh, you got the flies on your face. Maybe you need those mask things that got up there. Yeah, maybe it would be nice and go get them for you. How's that? But yeah, that was quite the ordeal. Wouldn't want anybody to go through it, and I wouldn't have known. I mean, I've never known anybody that's gotten bit by one, so I didn't know what the symptoms were. And like I said, at first I just thought it was just a real intense bald-faced hornet, because I've gotten nailed by them, but usually that pain goes away within the hour. This one here, that was all day. There's a baby frog right there. That's a small one. Yeah, it's getting to the time of year where you come out here at nighttime, and those little guys there's millions of them out here. It's just deafening. There's bullfrogs in here. I heard a couple squeak, but that was about it. Now maybe I'll continue to walk around the rest of the pond here, and I'm still looking for those ducks. I'm sure they're here. They're just hidden these lily pads. Oh, I heard a bullfrog over there. Yep, there went one. Yeah, when you scare them, they make that noise. Later in the day, when it gets warmer, you'll hear them. Oh, there goes another one. You'll hear them really croaking out here. They get a good singing group down here. As you can see, oh, there goes another. There goes our neighborhood jackass. Hey, usually you don't see these bullfrogs until they jump. There goes one. Yeah, them ducks can hide real well. They may even got up into this brush here. There's the nesting box I put in. And I think this is the one they used right here because it's so close to the pond. Yeah. Well, blackberries, I'm gonna have to get down here and trim all these out. I did that up over there. There's an orchard over there. I trimmed out all the blackberries. So yeah, well, I just letting you know what happened, and yeah, you don't want to go through it. So hopefully I'll get back out soon and climb one of these hills. Gonna have to do it sooner or later. All right, well, thanks for watching.